What if I told you that perfection isn't making you better? It's breaking you. Think about it. How many times have you not started something because you were afraid it wouldn't be perfect? Or spent hours obsessing over tiny details that no one else would even notice? Here's the hard truth. Perfectionism isn't a strength. It's a stress trap. And the more you chase it, the more it chases you until you're completely burned out. But here's the good news. You can escape this cycle. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why perfection fuels stress and how to break free from it. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share could change the way you approach life forever. We've all been taught that aiming for perfection is a good thing, that high standards lead to success, that if you just work hard enough, plan well enough, or control everything around you, then, and only then, will you be good enough. But here's the problem. Perfection doesn't create happiness. It creates stress, self-doubt, and exhaustion. In this video, we're going to uncover why perfectionism actually holds you back, how it fuels stress and anxiety without you even realizing it, and most importantly, how to break free so you can live with more confidence, peace, and success. So let's get into it. Let's start with a hard truth. Perfectionism isn't about doing your best. It's about fearing failure. Perfectionists set impossibly high standards, so high that even when they succeed, it never feels good enough. They're constantly chasing an imaginary version of success. And when they fall short, it feels like a personal failure. Ever spent hours rereading an email before sending it, obsessing over every word, every punctuation mark, just to make sure it's flawless? And even after sending it, you still wonder if you could have made it better? That's perfectionism, and it's stealing your time, energy, and peace of mind. Perfectionism isn't just a mindset. It physically affects your brain and body. It triggers the stress response. Your brain constantly thinks you're in danger of failing, which keeps your cortisol levels high. It creates procrastination. When nothing feels good enough, you delay taking action, leading to last-minute panic. It damages self-worth. When you tie your value to how perfect something is, mistakes feel like personal attacks. And here's the worst part. Perfectionists don't celebrate wins, they move the goalpost. Imagine a student who gets a 98% on a test. Instead of feeling proud, they obsess over the 2% they missed. That's the mind of a perfectionist, constantly focused on what's wrong instead of what's right. At its core, perfectionism is fueled by cognitive distortions, flawed ways of thinking that keep you trapped. All or nothing thinking. If it's not perfect, it's a failure. Catastrophizing, if I make a mistake, everything will fall apart. Overgeneralization, I messed up once, so I'll always fail. But here's the truth. Success doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from being consistent. So how do you escape the stress trap of perfectionism? Here's what actually works. Set good enough goals. Instead of aiming for perfection, aim for progress. Define what's good enough and stick to it. Embrace imperfection. Challenge yourself to post something online without overthinking. Write an email in 10 minutes and hit send. Teach yourself that nothing bad happens when things aren't flawless. Use the 80-20 rule. 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Focus on the big wins, not the tiny details that don't matter. Reframe failure as feedback. Instead of thinking, I failed, think, I learned something. Every mistake makes you better. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. Ever feel like there's a simple way out of stress? Why do people with stress and anxiety buy this exact ebook? Check the link in my bio to get it and see why. If perfectionism is still keeping you stuck in stress and self-doubt, this ebook will massively help you, as it is packed with strategies to stop stress and everything that comes from it. And that includes perfectionism, so you can stop overthinking and start living. Check the link in my bio to get it. Here's what I want you to remember. Perfection isn't the key to success. Taking action is. Striving for perfection only fuels stress. But when you let go of the impossible standard, you open the door to real growth, happiness, and peace of mind. So here's your challenge. Do something today that isn't perfect, but gets done. Send the email, post the video, take the first step. And if this video helped you, hit the like button because it lets me know I'm helping people like you. Comment below with one perfectionist habit you're working to break. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos that will help you stress less and live more. You've got this.